Sneak dissing, we don't see the competition. I drop off a ransom note that your art is missing, nigga.
Pay us in full with the money, or she gon' get her fingers clipped off like Lil Sonny,
m.reck TV. This m.reck TV content is sponsored by Manifest Something Beautiful presents OG Myth got a dope EP. Certificate of Perseverance dropping July 30th. Y'all check for that.
Nobody wins when the family feud. There's one thing told me, now I'm telling you.
Download it from iTunes and Spotify. And also follow him on IG at OG_OldMyth. He's the m.reck TV Dope Artist of the Month. The links is in the description as well as the comments below. Peace, peace. You now tune in to Spooky Hours. Y'all know the m.reck room etiquette. Pound that like button. Let's get the likes up. Let's go. Call me up, 310-598-2974. I'm grateful, I'm blessed. I'm hungry like I never got a view, never got a dollar, and I do it for the people. And you know what? You know what I hear right now? It's dark, and it's spooky outside, and the wolves is definitely out. You heard me? It's Spooky Hours, y'all. The hottest show of Sunday night. Let's get it. And I'm gonna open up the lines. And hold on one second. Let me get this intro going, goddamn it. Peace, peace. This is m.reck TV, and you now tuned in to Spooky Hours. Y'all know how this thing go. Call me up with your most spookiest stories. Only authentic, supernatural stories. Okay? Do not call my line playing. I'm not in the mood for that. Last week was incredible. It was a great return for Spooky Hours. Spooky Hours 29. We on Spooky Hours 30. You heard me? 30. Yes, the Best Friends movie is coming soon. Sign up to that Patreon, the m.reck TV Patreon. I'm gonna do the movie release there first. I might just keep it there. How about that? Or until the app get ready, the m.reck TV app get ready. I'm working on that as we speak. So lock into that. The patreon.com/mrecktv, where you get nothing but exclusive interviews, movies, everything that I'm working on, videos, everything. All right. So nevertheless, we're gonna get into the show. I'm opening these lines up. 310-598-2974. Let me find the app so I can get this going. I'm gonna see if y'all left voicemails. Last week was definitely fire. Keep that same energy. It's about to be 11:11 out this piece. I do got voicemails. Okay, so let's get to it. Let me know as soon as it hit 11:11. You know we gotta honor that. I gotta, get in my bag with that. That's one of the numbers I really tap in with. A lot of numbers I tap in with. But you know what? Somebody is calling up. Let's get it. Peace. You now tune in to m.reck TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean. Keep it short. Let's get spooky.
What's up, m.reck? This Jose across the street in Vegas.
Jose, what's happening, man? Salute. What's going on with you, good
What's
brother?
going on, my brother? What's going on?
Everything
I missed y'all
good.
last week.
Oh, you didn't call last week? Oh yeah, I did see your comment after the show. You right. You right. What was going on with
I
you?
just pulled the truck over. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, I missed the show tonight, but I'm the
early
first one to
tonight.
get in here
Yeah.
tonight.
You early tonight,
I got
goddamn
one
it.
for you.
I appreciate it. Let's get to it, Jose. And it's 11:11.
For sure.
Let's
This
get
the
it.
one I dropped to you, and you was like, hit me on spooky hours with that one.
Okay.
So
okay, let's do it.
let me tell you what happened.
Mm-hmm.
Like 2 weeks ago, I was in my truck, and I was going down I-15, and it was like about 2, 3 in the morning, and I was doing like 65, 70. I'm blowing. It's like dark, pitch black, and man, all of a sudden, I seen a car laying sideways in the freeway. I mean, just sideways, just a car laying sideways across both lanes. And what I had to do was, when I came up, I was coming so fast when I slammed on my brakes. My whole truck slid sideways, and I slid like into the, you know where the barrier is on the left side?
Yes, sir.
Of the freeway. Like I had to slide almost into the barrier. And when I looked into the car, it was a guy sitting in the car, just looking.
Crazy.
I mean, crazy. At like 3 in the morning, a guy was just out there, man. He was on the suicide. You know what I'm saying? He was just on the suicide, just ready to just get taken out. You know what I'm saying? So
Facts. Ready to get
it was another truck
during the witching hour.
Man, listen, at 65, 70 miles an hour, if I would have hit that car in my 18-wheeler and I was loaded.
Oh man.
I mean, it wouldn't even been it wouldn't even been a car if I'd have hit him. You know what I'm saying? My truck probably would have just, man, I probably went up over top of his car in my 18-wheeler after I smashed it, you know, but after I pulled to the side and, you know, I didn't get out of nothing. I was just like, you know, I'm just keep going because that's the devil out here tonight. And this is, you know, this is something else. So I went around him like, and I went down the road and I was just shaking my head like, man, people out here is crazy. You know what I'm saying? They trying to commit suicide. So I get like 45 minutes down the road and I'm still driving. I'm just thinking, next thing I know, I see the same car pulling up on the left side of me, jump in front of my truck and slam on his brakes.
Wow.
I was like, hold on, man.
He was on a suicide mission.
My brakes. Huh?
I said, homie was on a suicide mission.
He was on a suicide mission. Listen, I slammed on my brakes again, skidded up to his car, and he took off and just started zigzagging down the freeway like, I don't know if he was drunk or he was just trying to commit suicide, but he took back off and started zigzagging down the freeway like, my truck is red, so I guess he spotted my truck again. I don't know what that was, but that night, man, the devil was real that night. And I just never seen nothing like that in my life.
Crazy.
And after that, I just got down the road, man, pulled my truck over and prayed. And that's it, man. Then I was just praying to get home that night. You know what I'm saying? And I got home and I just laid in bed like, man, that was I don't know if that was spooky, scary.
Nah, it's definitely spooky, especially late at night. You driving an 18-wheeler.
Yeah.
You know, and you know what you got, air brakes on the joint?
Yeah, I got air brakes. I hit my air brakes. I pulled my trailer brake, and we got a brake on our steering wheel where you can pull it down and it go down 3 notches to pull. We got 20 brakes on the truck. So that that truck going to slide and it's going to stop. You know what I'm saying? I had to hit all my brakes at once to slide from smashing into this car, man. I mean, my hand of God, I never seen nothing like that in my life. And I hope I never see it again because people out here on the suicide mission, and I tell all the truckers, y'all be safe out there. Y'all keep y'all eyes open. And y'all watch out for people because they be trying to do what they got to do to get that bag. So that's all I want to say, m.reck. And, have a good night, man. And
you
thank
too,
you for
man.
coming back on, brother.
No problem. Yep. I appreciate you, Jose. Thanks for calling in, my brother. Salute.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
All right, peace.
Yep.
Spooky! My man. Peace. You now tuned in to m.reck TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean, keep it short. Let's get spooky.
Okay. Yeah, this is D from outer space. What's spooky right now?
Yeah, hold on 1 second, D.
Jersey.
Salute. Hold on 1 second. Salute, D. Do me a favor, y'all. Pound that like button. You know what I mean? Let's get the lights up. All right, D, let's get it, my brother.
Yeah, what's really spooky? Like I was trying to chime in on before. I like to keep it quick and clean. But what's spooky right now is these mandates. Like they almost about to rush in your house and make you like get popped in your arm.
Yeah,
you can't work. I got police, healthcare workers, everybody, and like even the private sectors, everybody got real spooky for everybody. It's gonna be a cold winter too.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a very cold winter. They're like making us like either you do it or you don't. We're about to run up on you. You know, like we got it's different spooky. Unions, iron workers, road workers, everything. Different type of spooky. I want people to know. I don't know. It's your choice, your body, whatever. But that's the spookiest thing I've seen all year. It's bugging out right now up here.
No
it's
doubt,
crazy.
family.
I'm making decisions, try to move back to my other property and all that. Like it up here, but I'm like, I might have to go back to my other property.
Got you. Got you, my brother.
That's spooky. All right? Be good, sir. Man. Keep doing the work, B.
No. Right? Yes, sir. Thank you, my brother. Salute. Let me get to all these other callers. Shouts to him. He right. It's a different kind of spooky out here. Let me I got some voicemails too. Let's get it.
Hi, m.reck. This is Jazzy. I was calling you from upstate New York. I just wanted to let you know about this crazy story of this house I was living in, and it took me a while to call you, but I want to call you and let you know. I've been listening to you, so yeah, call me when you get a chance.
All right, I'm gonna call you right now. Let's get it. Pound that like button. We do call people back over here. The live show. Let's get it.
Hello.
Peace. Peace. You now tuned in to m.reck TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean, keep it short. Let's get spooky. What's up?
Hi, what's up?
I'm good. Talk to me. Let the people know who you be and where you calling from. Let's get it.
Yes, I'm Jazzy. I'm calling from upstate New York. Just wanted to call in and let y'all know about this little story, this house I was living in. It took me a while to call you. I'm kind of nervous, but I got to let you know. I've been listening for a while, so.
Thank you. Don't be nervous. Your phone sound a little low. Are you far from the phone, or you got me on speaker? Talk to me.
Hold on, I'm kind of far. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you sound much better now.
Okay, well, let me get to it, though.
Okay.
So, me and my husband, we had to, a couple of years ago, we had to rush move into this house. We didn't want to move there, but we had no choice. We had to move in.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, okay, this house is kind of scary, but hey, I got to live here. Okay. So when we got there, it's in the living room, it was really dark for some reason, extra dark, this, I don't know, the light on, and it's no matter what, it's dark, pitch black. So I'm like, okay, never mind. But it still feels weird in the house.
Mm-hmm.
So I just stayed in my room a lot because I pray a lot, and I stayed in my room. Something was just keeping me in my room. I don't want to be throughout the house. So I kept having visions of this big man. He was wasn't a regular man. He was I don't know, 10 feet tall. Probably not 10 feet tall, probably about 8 feet tall. and he had like a real big head, like the size. It sounds crazy, but he had a real big head, like the size of like a microwave, like probably a little bigger than that.
Nigga had a TV on his head, TV on his neck.
It wasn't. It wasn't a TV, but that's how big his head was.
Damn.
Like the size of a TV. Like, you know, he was so big. And he would like come to my door because I stay in my room. He would never be able to enter my room. Like, but he was so tall, he would look down into my room. It's so scary. Like, it's so scary. And then my brother-in-law moved in. So I'm like, this house, he's feeling it too. He like, this house weird. And then he said it. He was like, who is this big head man running around? This is so crazy, but it's true.
I gotta hit the spooky for that. Continue on.
Yes, it's scary. And then it was another incident. Like, my husband was collecting football helmets, like they real tiny football helmets. He would put them up along like the wall. It was about 20 helmets. They real tiny. So I'm sitting in a room, and he was like, I guess in the bathroom somewhere in the back, and they like all fell off the shelf. So I go out there. I'm like, what the heck?
Damn.
Okay, I'm like, I'm not like no person that believe in ghosts or nothing like that. I think I think scientifically about everything. I'm like, maybe it just fell, like, you know. So I go back in the room. He goes back doing what he doing. He come back. They're all put back.
Wow.
They're all back on the wall. Like, and I'm like, yo, this is, and we was going back and forth. I'm like, I know you put them back up there. Like, I'm like, I know you did that, like, playing with me. So, yeah, and that's really all that was happening. Besides, you know, like, this man kept running to my room. Like, he would run from the back of the house to my room, like, full speed. I would see him, like, in the vision, like, and it kept happening, you know, like.
That's crazy.
But, yeah, that's what I had to tell you, Rick. I didn't even want to call, but I had to tell you.
Now, you said this was going on what year was this?
Yeah, this was a couple of years ago, like, when I'm, like, before I got married. This was a couple of years ago, like, 2013, like, and I'm in upstate New York, so it's always something weird up here anyway.
Yeah,
like,
upstate is definitely spooky.
It is. It's always something. But I got another story too with my friend. Like, it's another story, and I'll be calling you back to let you know.
Okay, I mean, if it's quick, we can get into it.
I mean, it is kind of quick. It's just like a little ghost story, like. But I want to get her permission first because it's with a dead relative. So I want to get her permission.
Okay, got you.
I hit you back.
Not a problem. But I appreciate you calling. Now, when this experience happened, is that the same place you staying at now, or that was somewhere else?
No. Yeah, that was somewhere else. No.
Okay, got you.
I stayed there for like 2 years, and that was the only thing that happened. It ain't like it was like super haunted, you know. That was the only thing that happened in the house, and I was there for 2 years, except for when, like, it was this light bulb, like, it was like, I don't know, my husband, he had sat it down, and it was flickering. I was like, what the heck? I'm like, maybe it's loose or something. And he was like, well, if it's something here, flicker again. And it flickered again.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
Yeah, like, so I was like, well, I don't play around with shit like that. Oh, sorry, Rex. Sorry.
That's all good.
I don't play around with stuff like that. So I just was like, okay, you know, I ain't go on or nothing. But yeah, that was all that happened to me. Yeah,
but that was definitely spooky. I appreciate you calling. Spooky! All right, take care now. Peace. You now tuned in to m.reck TV. Peace. You now tuned in to m.reck TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean. Keep it short. Let's get spooky. Hello?
Yo, what's up, man? It's Baked Alaska.
What's going on, fam?
Yeah, my name's Baked Alaska, and I'm known. Basically, I sold myself to the devil, and honestly, I've basically been getting canceled by the whole media. If you Google my name, They've been trying to label me as a white supremacist. I stormed the Capitol.
Yeah. Well, this ain't the show. This ain't the show for you to be trolling if you trolling. But I appreciate you
I'm
calling.
not trolling at all.
No.
I wanted to talk to you, and I appreciate you for letting me call in.
Okay. Yeah, continue on.
So I've been getting haunted by the media.
No doubt. I appreciate you. Yeah, this ain't the show for the trolling tonight. I ain't really with it. Y'all know the m.reck room etiquette. Pound that like button. Call me up. I'm not with the weirdo shit tonight. Let me see what's happening. I got some missed calls, but let me make sure everything is right with this algorithm and this my settings and all that. Don't call me with the weirdo wish. I'm not with it tonight. You know what I mean? You will get banged on. Don't play with me. I got some voicemails. I'm gonna get to some voicemails. That's what I'm gonna do. Call me up 310-598-2974. Only with authentic stories. I can tell when it's, I'm not gonna tolerate it tonight. I can tell off the rip, but I'm not gonna tolerate it tonight. You know what I mean? Because y'all was playing with my spooky hours a few weeks ago. Peace. You now tune in to m.reck TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean, keep it short. Let's get spooky. Peace.
Hey, yo, what's up, man? Hey, yo, at what age did you sell your soul, you fucking nigger?
See? Yeah, I swear to you, man. I wish in a minute I'm going to be able to get your address and all that. See, we don't play that. And you will get whipped the fuck out. Like, you know what I'm saying? You calling this show, being disrespectful, trolling, and it's one thing. Now you taking it to a whole nother level. You dig? And you pussy. How about that? You cracker, you faggot. How about that? All right, let's get to it, man. Niggas trying to mess up the monetization and all that. Doing sucker shit. All right, let's go. Let me get to these voicemails. Let me see. I'm gonna put the number here for the people that's asking for the number. Pound that like button, y'all. 310-598-2974. Let's get it. I'm gonna put the number on the screen. Let's keep it clean. Let's keep it authentic. No weirdo-ish. Like these weirdos that's calling right now. Let me see. See what y'all talking in the chat room. I gotta get some music too. You know what I mean? Let me see what y'all talking in the chat room. Start handing out wrenches in the chat. Yeah, I know. I gotta be able to trust people. My trust is out the window. You know what I mean? My brand and everything. So I gotta see people that's been in the chat room. Like you know who I might give? I see a few people I might give some wrenches to, but I don't know what people is funny though. You gotta give people like a probation period because people will turn on you, man, and people will try to sabotage your brand, you know. And as you see, the callers, you know, I'm giving a service to the people where they get to call me. I definitely need some mods, my G. I definitely need some mods. You know, but I'm about to be real selective with that. I'm about to get it. Call me up though. Let's get it. We got the trolls out of here. The lines is clear. Call me up right now because I know a lot of people be wanting to get these stories off. They be scared. This is the time right now. The lines is open. I just cleared it. 310-598-2974. Let's get it. Call me up with your spooky stories, supernatural stories. Don't be scared. We're not gonna judge you. We're here to have a good time too, also. Not only this show is not just about being like scared. It's about having, you expressing your experience, but sometimes it could be funny. You know what I'm saying? We make it funny to take away from the spookiness. You know what I mean? That's why I try to be humorous with it. You understand what I'm saying? So a lot of people probably don't even tune into the show because they just think it's, some scary-ish when it's not really like that. Like I add the humor to take away from the scary. Like, but you gotta tap in to know that. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Of course, I'm gonna ignore those haters. You know what I mean? But let's get it. Peace. You now tune in to m.reck TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean, keep it short.
Yes.
Let's get spooky.
Yeah, this D from the Midwest.
D, what's happening?
What's
Salute,
good
family. Everything good? Talk to me, man. Your phone sound kind of low.
Yeah, let me turn you up. Is that better, my G?
There you go, my G.
Yeah, man. I was actually with this girl for like 2 years, right?
Oh, okay.
And the neighborhood her sister lived in, I went over there like for the first, second time and shit, and brought a bottle trying to be cordial. You know how people do.
Mm-hmm.
And I felt a presence. Like I just walked in the living room with the bottle, just entered the doorway, and it felt like something was following me, standing over my shoulder, to the point I got uncomfortable and just set the bottle down and left.
Damn.
Now
that's
it
spooky.
was like that. Now I have
spooky. Continue on. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, like I'm a intuitive guy, so I didn't learn this till years later. But as the months go on, we went back over there. Her sister was fucked up in the game, and come to find out, there was a lot of murders in that house.
Wow.
And her sister's daughters was like, "Yo, we see these little kids in the house because they lights got cut off and shit, and they lighting candles and shit." And
yeah, be easy on the cursing,
after
family.
that, we got their lights. We got their lights cut back on. They was like, "Yeah, we'll come home and the lights be off, the TV will be on. We can see the kids sitting on the bed watching TV." I was like, maybe they just like some distorted kids because they having a rough life and shit.
Yeah, no doubt.
Her daughter came over, spent the night. She said basically like these little fucking kids follow her around. It don't matter what house she goes to.
Wow. Be easy on the cursing, fam. Yeah, continue on though.
Oh, my bad. Excuse my language. But whatever house she goes to, her sister was out there. Like she'll be at some strange dude's house sleeping in a strange room. And she's getting messed with by these same little kids. And I came to find out over time, like that energy got worse and worse to the point I'm picking up my Bible and reading it whenever her family came around.
Wow.
To the point I had to leave her. Yeah, it was something attached to their family. They had some type of veil or something attached to their family, bro.
That's crazy. Yeah. That's spooky.
I'd
have left that crib and that family all the way alone. Like, you know what I'm saying? You still in contact with the family?
Yeah. Nah, that was one of my best friends, but I don't even talk to him no more.
Yeah, that friendship would have to end. You know what I'm saying?
But I took all my gear. I don't know what they was into because their mother was like, "Yeah, we Geechees and this and that." I was like,
"Oh wow."
I don't know what y'all into, so I grabbed up everything. Toothbrush. I wasn't leaving nothing with my DNA on it. I got everything out of there and said a prayer and left and never seen her again, bro.
Yeah, I would have I definitely would have hit him with the double deuces and bubble gooses. I'm gone. You know, you feel me? No doubt, but that was definitely spooky, fam. Spooky! I appreciate you calling. Yeah. You too. Peace, fam. Just call me up. I got a lot of missed calls. I'm about to call them back. I see voicemails too.
Yo, Rec is Big Bag from Bronx. I know you're on the call right now. Just get me back.
I'm gonna call you back. Got another voicemail too, right? Let me see. It's the same number.
Rec me.
Niggas is calling. All right, let me just call. Oh, let me shout out the super chats. My bad. I gotta do that. Bear with me, y'all. I'm multitasking. Damn, super chats went that fast. Let me see. Let me just shout them out. My man Jose just sent the super chat. I'm gonna get to him. I'm gonna highlight that. But shouts to Scott. He said, "Give me that mod if you want. You know me. I got you, bro." Yeah, Scott been showing a lot of love, so I might definitely give you that. And salute to Jose on the super chat too. Hold on, I'm gonna highlight that because Scott joint disappeared. So yeah, Scott been showing love. I might definitely give it to Jose. Jose always been official. Never was on weirdo time. Jose across the street from Vegas. Salute from the truckers. Salute to all my truckers that lock in with the show, lock in with m.reck.tv, the brand. I appreciate y'all, man. Let's get it. All right, let me call these people back. All right, let's get to the next caller. Peace. You now tune in to m.reck.tv. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean, keep it short. Let's get spooky. Mute your audio. Mute your audio.
Hey, it's Donnelly from Toronto. What up, man?
What's going on, family? Shouts to the whole Toronto.
Yeah. But yeah, fucking, I'm watching this shit, man. It's
Easy on the cursing,
man.
fam. Easy on the cursing. Easy on the cursing.
Sorry about that, but yeah. Man.
Mute your audio. You got to mute your audio, fam. Like, and then you still cursing. You still cursing, and you just all over the place, man. We ain't doing that. Y'all niggas gonna respect my show.
It's all over
Mute your audio.
Yeah, hold up, man. I got you.
Peace. You now tune in to m.reck.tv. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean, keep it short. Let's get spooky.
Hey, Rec, what up, man? Peace, salute, and all that. Big Daddy from the Bronx.
Salute.
Calling Zach. Man, yo, I called on show number 21. I was after your man Squeeze.
Okay.
I had a story about a UFO or something, right?
Mm-hmm.
But like, check it. This was like early 2000s in the beginning. I'm keeping it short as possible and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, I was downstairs in that same building that I had the first story in the Bronx, building 74, West 174. I'm with my bro at the time. He lived on the second floor. I lived on the last floor, which was the sixth floor of the building. We downstairs in his apartment. We just chilling. It's a Saturday night, like summertime or whatever. Probably like in my early 20s and everything. So it got late, long story short, because we were just like blowing it down in this room. His pops was a reverend. We wasn't supposed to be doing all that, but we being bold, blowing it out the window. Yeah, and his pops smelled it from the living room, like, hey, what y'all doing?
Y'all was blowing down the Reverend crib with the smoke.
In the crib.
Y'all was blowing it down.
Man, yo, I don't even.
Y'all niggas disrespect the Rev house. Y'all niggas is crazy.
Yo, and it was his pops, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, dog, why we doing it? Come on, man. We could have just took it outside. No, he like, no, I don't do it outside. You know all that, man.
Yo,
or whatever. Yeah.
But you know what's so crazy? Like kids of pastors and deacons, they be wild disrespectful. They don't give a fuck about none of that. Like they be like, yo, but continue on though.
You ain't lying.
Continue on though. Continue on
though. For real. So it got late, right? It was like 2:00 in the morning, no lie. And my building, I always had like some eerie stuff. By the way, I was born during the weekend hours. I'm always up at like 3:00 in the morning. I was born at 3:15 in the morning. So I always got some eerie type of vibe about a whole lot of whatever. So I go upstairs and I'm a little, but I wasn't like high, nothing crazy or whatever. It was late, tired. So I go into my mother's apartment. My brother's room was the first door to the entrance and everything. And then I had the second room. Mind you, the bathroom is down the hall next to my room. Like, and I go in there, I turn on my room light, I'm taking off my shirt. Then I just hear this noise, this water running high. I said, yo, what the? And I'm looking over my shoulder with my shirt like halfway off. And I look over my shoulder. I said, I know they ain't the tub on full blast. Like, and it's mad dark and how everybody sleep. I'm like, yo, ain't nobody run in the bathroom, turn on the tub and run. I'm like, this is not, that did not just happen. So I walked, I didn't even turn on the hallway light. I ain't turn on the bathroom light. I went and turned off the water. I went and checked to go see, cause my brother, my youngest brother, he was sleeping in the living room at the time. He was a scaredy cat. He was scared of the dark or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's my adopted brother. And he sleep. You know what I'm saying? He wouldn't have done that. And it's dark. I go walk into my mom's room, her leg hanging off the bed like she sleep. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, she couldn't have been sleepwalking or nothing like that. I'm like, that, and they would have had to run. And my younger brother that had the room before mine, he ain't get past my room twice. He ain't run past. And I'm like, yo, that was spooky. That was wild spooky. I ain't really had too much.
Spooky!
Yeah. Word.
Yeah. That was definitely spooky.
Most definitely. Wreck. You know what I'm saying? I sent a little something to the cast and all that. I just want to shout out.
Word? Yeah, continue on.
Yeah, that was early. That was early, like right in the beginning.
But, that was you. That was you. Appreciate that too. Thank you.
Yeah, no doubt. And you know what I'm saying? Because I got a little podcast. I'm gonna just say the name real quick.
Yeah. Plug it. Now you good, fam. Like once you call, you respectful, and you send something in, go ahead. Promote your promote your joint.
It's called Coffee and a Blunt.
Okay.
Right? It's new. We out here in Waterbury. I'm from the Bronx and everything, but my older brother and I, he go by A Clay. Be great. Look out for it. If anything, anybody that's listening, Coffee and a Blunt on YouTube. We post every Sunday and all that. We just started, like our third show. It's all audio right now until we get everything really. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. It's only like 15, 30 minutes at a time for the most part. Just vibing out, talking about hey yo, you know what's really spooky, right? That whole Conway situation. But we gonna leave that alone.
Yeah, we gonna leave that alone. But that's all the way spooky. Definitely spooky.
Yo, salute, man.
Salute.
Big up to y'all. You and the queen and everything. Peace out.
No doubt.
Y'all up time to
Peace
time.
to the earth.
One love, man.
No doubt, family.
Word up.
Everybody check for Coffee and the Blunt. You heard on YouTube.
Yo, good looking.
No doubt, family.
No doubt.
Peace.
Peace, love, and light, man.
Yes, sir. Likewise.
Peace.
Peace. Salute to the homie. Hit up that Cash App too. Support the Cash App, PayPal, Super Chat. Call me up 310-598-2974. Pound that like button. Let's get the likes up. Stupid. We got 500 people in the building. Let's get it. Salute to the Wreck Mob all day. Salute to Ashley. I see you. Salute to Monique. Welcome, Monique. This is her first time to the show, and let's make it special for people that's just tuning into the show. Let them know why this is the best show on Sunday night. And we call people back, and we salute people in the chat room and all that. So it's a different kind of show. This is the People Show. This is Spooky Hours, and this is m.reck TV. Y'all know the m.reck room etiquette. Pound that like button. Let's get it. Let me open the lines up. Let me call these missed calls. Let's get it.
Hello?
Peace. You now tune in to m.reck TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean. Keep it short. Let's get spooky.
It's your boy Viper, man, from 9, New Orleans in the building. How you doing, man?
I'm good, family. Shouts to the whole New Orleans. It's definitely spooky out there. Let's get it, fam.
Oh, definitely, man. Hey, man, the spookiest thing I ever saw, somebody killed somebody and threw them in the dumpster, bro, in front of me. And I was on 11.
Wow. That's crazy.
It was so messed up, man. So
hold on.
You coming from there.
Damn.
Man.
Now,
big,
explain, like, was they in the garbage bag or they just threw them in the dumpster as is?
Nah, like they threw them in the dumpster as is, like right in front of me and my cousin. We playing football in the coat. and we walking through the driveway because that's what the hustlers and killers was. So you know what I'm saying. Next thing you know, dude running, but we looking like spook. We like, what's going on? Right in front of us, bang, bang, bang. Picked them up, throw them in the dumpster. Next day, you know how it go. All of the police, everything come and all that. That was some ill stuff, man. I was
that's
like,
crazy.
That traumatized me. I ain't like that traumatized me.
That's spooky on a whole different note. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that was really spooky when I was. Then you 11?
That's you 11 years old? Facts. That's definitely.
Yeah, I was 11, bro.
Spooky! I appreciate you calling, family.
Anytime, man. Hey, I like your show, man. Don't worry about that nut dude who was calling, man.
Not at all. The universe gonna take care of his monkey ass. You feel me?
Yeah, man. He ain't nothing but a cracker.
Yeah,
he just,
ain't nothing but a cracker, sucker.
Like 6'9", man. He just a joke.
No
Don't
doubt.
worry about that, brother.
Nah, it's all love.
God
of
bless
course.
You, brother.
God bless, my brother.
Watch your show, man.
Thank you, King. Salute, King. Appreciate it.
You too, King.
All right.
Don't stop.
No doubt. Peace.
What?
Shouts to Monique. First time on the show, and she's donating, showing love. Appreciate you, Monique. Thanks for the super chat. Shouts to Monique on the super sticker. Love. Monique Mitchell. I just got some cash apps. Let me salute the people. I appreciate the people. Like I do this. You know me. I got like 100 million views on my channel, and I got other channels that got wild views, but I do it like I never got a view, like I never got a dollar, because I rock for the people and I'm hungry. Like I'm hungry like I never ate to put out content for the people. The movie's coming soon, the Best Friends movie, the Spooky Hours reenactment movie, everything. Shouts to Lisa on the super chat. I appreciate you. Thank you for blessing the show with that super chat. I mean, the cash app. My bad. Shouts to Lisa on the cash app. Hit me up. m.reck.tv is the cash app. $ m.reck.tv is the cash app. Shouts to Barry on the cash app. Shouts to JL. Shouts to Brenda. Shouts to Belly Roll. Shouts to Keisha. Shouts to Nubian. Shouts to Darwin. Shouts to Diana. Shouts to JLT. Detailing Pros. Shouts to everybody that's showing love. I'm trying to get everybody. And let me get back to these calls. All right? Pound that like button. Peace. You now tune in to m.reck TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean. Keep it short. Let's get spooky. Peace.
Hey, my name is
Hold on. You kind of low, fam. Fam, you real low, my G. Can you talk louder into the phone?
Can you hear me now?
There you go. Yeah.
All right, my name is Cassius Kitchen. I'm from Tallahassee, Florida, but I live in Mississippi.
Okay.
25, and it's my first time looking at this spooky hour thing.
Oh, no doubt. So how did you come across Spooky Hours? You was just looking for supernatural stuff, or YouTube recommended?
YouTube. I was basically just looking for some scary stuff to look at, and I ran across this. So,
okay, no doubt.
I don't know what Spooky Hours is about or anything like that, but I know, maybe it has something to do with a spooky call or something.
Yeah, definitely. Spooky Hours is about people who have supernatural experiences and they want to talk about it. They call the show, whether you had it recently or in your childhood, and we have fun. Not only that it be, kind of spooky or scary, we have fun. We make it humorous, so we take away the scariness. You dig what I'm saying? So if you got a spooky story or a supernatural story, share it with the people.
Well, I'll tell you, it was about, I think I was about 12 years old. My grandmother had just passed away, February 13th. And I remember about 2 days after she died, I went home to my grandmother's house, and it got really cold when I walked in the door. So I decided to turn the heat on.
Mm-hmm.
I go in the shower, get me a shower or whatever, and by the time I come out the shower, it was colder than it was when I first walked in.
Wow.
And I know I turned the heat on. So I go in my room,
And as I get in my bed and lay under my covers, my grandfather, who's also deceased, was at the foot of my bed. I thought I was tripping. And, you know, I said, Grandpa. He turned around and looked at me. And my grandmother walked through the door. I put the cover over my head. And I was like, please, Lord.
Hold on. Rewind. You said your grandpops was under your bed?
My grandfather was sitting at the foot of my bed.
Oh, sitting at the foot of your bed. Uh-huh.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And when I said, Grandpa, is that you? He turned around, looked at me dead in my eyes, but he was transparent. And it scared me so bad that I looked towards the door and my grandmother walked through the door. And it scared me so bad that I had to put the cover over my head and pray. I literally prayed in my room for about 3 hours straight.
Wow. Now explain that, because I want to, because your phone is a little low. Your phone, I ain't gonna front, is a little spooky. I don't know why your phone's so spooky, but you know, it is what it is. You probably got one of them Fisher Prices, you know what I'm saying? But never mind that. What you got?
I got a little, I think it's a Phoenix 4.
Oh yeah, you definitely got a Fisher Price. But anyhow, it's all good. This is your first time calling, so you're no better not to call with a Fisher Price, because we do roast people here on the show. When you got a spooky, nasty phone, you get roasted.
I got some roast for you if we're doing some spooky roast.
Oh, now we're gonna get to that. Let's get back to your story though. So now, during this time, are your grandparents alive?
They're both deceased.
They both deceased. Wow. Hold on. Let me hit the spooky. That's some spooky shit for you. And you said your grandpops was sitting at the foot of the bed.
Right.
And you spoke to him.
And I spoke to him. I said, Grandpa, is that you? And he turned around and looked at me dead in my eyes, but I can see straight through him.
And you saw your grandmother at the door.
And when it scared me, I looked at the door because I was going to jump up out of my bed and run towards the door. But my grandmother walked in, and I had no choice but to put the cover over my head and pray.
Damn.
Because I didn't know what the freak was going on.
Yeah, that's all the way spooky, my G. So I'm going to hit the spooky again for you. Spooky! And let them know who you be again and where you calling from.
My name is Cassius Kitchens, and I'm calling from Mississippi. I'm from Tallahassee, Florida, though.
Got you, my brother. Yo, I'm gonna be honest with you. I appreciate you. You know, welcome to the show. I appreciate you calling the show, but your phone is hella spooky. You sound like 3PO from Star Wars, my man. Thanks for calling, though. Salute. You heard? So look, it's all love over here. Just know, if this your first time calling, your first time tuning into the show, we give it up over here on the roast. So you call with a nasty phone, a spooky phone, you getting roasted. That's just what it is. You know what I mean? Don't have no hard feelings, because everybody get roasted. Even if you somebody that been tuning in for years, you call with a nasty phone, a spooky phone, you get roasted. It's just what it is. You know what I mean? Get your phone right. You know what I mean? Peace. You now tuned in to m.reck TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean. Keep it short. Let's get spooky. Peace.
Hello.
Yeah, what's going on?
Nothing, man. It just popped up on my YouTube recommendations.
Oh, okay. That's
my first time.
It's your first time too?
Yeah, I just seen the thumbnail on the video, and that's what made me actually click on it.
Oh wow, no doubt. This is Spooky Hours with m.reck TV. Make sure you subscribe. Everybody who just now tuning in, make sure not only that you tap in, but like, subscribe, hit the bell, and call up or whatever. Y'all could donate, all that. But anyhow, state your name, where you calling from. Your phone sound a little spooky. What's going on with your phone? You on Bluetooth?
Nah, but I could put my Bluetooth in.
I don't know. It might get more spooky, but I just want to, because over here, if your phone is spooky, we do roast you too. So we trying to get your phone right. You calling from an iPhone, or you calling for You calling from a Fisher Price?
I'm calling from my iPhone, but I just put my Bluetooth in, so you probably can hear me.
There you go. You sound a little better. I ain't gonna. There you go. You almost got roasted. We rock with the iPhones over here. The iPhones is good money over here. The Androids get a little spooky, and the rec mob call the Androids the Fisher Prices, the Fisher Price phone. You dig what I'm saying? But it's all good. Talk to me, fam. Let's get it.
Yeah, so I don't even know what the spooky hour was about.
Oh, okay. It's about people.
What you were saying, the other guy.
Got you. Let me explain real quick. Now, spooky hours, it's about people calling up, explaining they supernatural experiences, whether you had it recently or years ago. That's all it is. And at the same time, we try to make it humorous so it don't be so scary and spooky. You understand? So, like, you know, when people call, they be serious, and I chime on in with some humor just to take away from, you know, all the scariness. You dig? So if you got a story, you can tell it now, or you could just, you know, listen to the show and listen to other people's stories. You know what I mean? So
now, I'll probably call in on another show and I break down something serious, but
okay.
On another experience. But I could tell you, last night I had a supernatural experience.
Oh, word! Last night, let's get it. We got you on the line right now. What's your name, fam?
Huh?
What's your name?
You call me G.
G. All right, G. So tell us real quick about your supernatural experience from last night.
Shit, I met this girl at the casino.
Okay.
And took her back to the hotel room, and I was hearing noises in the hotel room.
Say word.
Probably from the other room or something. But yeah, and then, you know, I don't know if it's supernatural, but
oh, you lying? Come on, G. Come on, G. Your first time calling, or you been here? You just fronting right now, G. All right, G. Being that you knew, you still got to get banged on. We got to let you know we don't play over here, and you will get roasted. And your phone sounded like a Fisher Price. I don't think that was an iPhone. And you ain't get no buns last night. And you was at a roach. How about that, G? Hold it down. We just joking, though. Peace. You now tuning to m.reck TV. Peace. You now tuning to m.reck TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean. Keep it short.
Hello?
Let's get spooky. Yeah.
Hello, yeah.
Peace.
It's Travis calling from Chicago, Illinois. You feel me? Representing for the Belizeans, you feel? And I'm calling to tell you about this paranormal experience I had a few years back when I was working some construction up in Gurnee by the Six Flags in Chicago.
Hold on one second. Why your phone sound hella spooky? Your phone.
I got the iPhone, bro, so it ain't no Fisher.
Let me see. Let me see. Hold on. I can tell if you got the iPhone. I could tell.
All right, bet.
Hold on one second. I'm gonna bring up my level. Now say something.
Hello, can you hear me good now?
It's a little spooky. You sound like Dark Vader. You might have to call back, my G. You might have to really get on the iPhone. Borrow somebody's iPhone, because that's not an iPhone. But I appreciate that. That's not an iPhone. You know what I mean? I know iPhones. That's that Fisher Price. That's that Fisher Price special. Let's get it. Mutual audio. Get banged on.
It's muted.
Okay.
Hello?
Peace. You now tuned in to m.reck TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean. Keep it short. Let's get spooky.
Hi, my name is Sunshine. I want to tell you a story that happened to me when I was 19 years old.
Hold on.
But before
hold on. Sunshine. That's your name?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
Now, what are you? Male, female? Just keep it real.
I'm a female. I'm up here. I just woke up to spooky hours and lit me a blunt and listened to the stories and like, you know, I always want to tell you a story that happened to me when I was 19 years old.
Okay.
When I had moved into this apartment. Yeah, I had moved into this apartment when I was 19 years old.
All right.
So I'm, you know, sitting down, relaxing, reading a book, sitting in my living room, and I started hearing something running around my living room, like tapping all over the wall, like feet running around the walls, on the ceiling, So I'm like, like, what the heck? Like, what is this? I just moved. I just been there for like 2 weeks. So what happened is, upon waking up, I woke up to heavy breathing. Someone was over me breathing. And it was a breathing like, heavy breathing, like snoring breathing, like scary. So, anyways, I'm like, what the, what, something's in my house, something's in this apartment. And then the next day, when I woke up, my heart was beating like real heavy, like something was trying to take my breath away. So anyway, I had went to talk to, I said, let me, took one of them the old Star magazines. I looked up for, and not only that, I kept hearing something like a snake, but it was more like the sounds that I would hear in my apartment. So anyway, I said, let me, look into this and see who knows about this. So I went on, the Star magazine and found one of them people that does readings and stuff, like mediums. So they told me I was being attacked by a demon.
Wow.
Right? So it told me to read Psalm 146 when I'm being attacked, because I'm being attacked. Whatever's in that apartment, I'm being attacked by the spirit. So I'm like, okay. So I went to sleep and I started hearing whispering. Whispering woke me up. I woke up to whispering. I was so scared because it's like nothing that you can do about it. You're just hearing this noise, this whispering. So I grabbed the Bible and started reading 146, Psalm 146. And it left. And every time that thing came back and I started hearing it on the walls or whatever, and I picked up that Bible and really started reading 146, it left. Yes.
Wow.
Yes. So
that's hella spooky.
Spooky! Yes. And another thing I want to say, I had in 2015, because I have dreams and stuff. But 2015, I had a dream about I was having dreams about the military coming into all of our apartments and grabbing us. And now I saw in the news today about this thing. But not only that, there's a lot of spirits around us, and they're trying to tell us, but we so occupied with music and TV and stuff, but they're trying to give us a message.
Facts.
That with a lot of things that's going on today. I already knew that there was already going to be a more effective disease worse than COVID, and it's going to be something worse than Delta, because they're trying to get rid of us.
Facts.
Okay, it's not just black, white, or whatever. It's us. We're all in this together. Okay, the government, they have a whole new meaning of life ahead of us.
They got a whole agenda, no doubt. I appreciate you.
A whole new agenda, yes.
I appreciate you calling. Good story. And is this your first time tapping into the show?
No, this is not my first time tapping into the show. I had called you before and told you about the female whose house I stayed in and about the demons that was in here.
Got you.
Yes.
I appreciate it. But thanks for calling. All right?
Yes, thank you so much.
Right.
Bye-bye.
Peace.
Peace. Thank you.
Yeah, everybody get love on the show. You know what I'm saying? Shouts to Gail on the super chat. She said, "This is the best show, channel production on YouTube ever. Love you. Thank you." Shouts to Gail, and I appreciate that super chat. Thank you. And she's saluting the production. Yeah. I mean, I got to get my sound effects. I got to get more crazy sound effects, but the audio do sound good, if I must say. You right. You heard? You right. So I got to bust a shot for that. Let me bust a shot for Gail, keeping it all the way official. You dig? This is Spooky Hours. This is the best show ever. Sunday night. Pound that like button. We just hit the hour mark. Got over 500 people in the building on a late night. And I'm about to just get into these callers. Hit up the Cash App, the Super Chat. Shouts to Monique again on the Super Sticker. I appreciate you. First time to the show. Welcome, Monique. And she's showing that love to Super Stickers already. Thank you. And oh yeah, sleep with the lights on. And then also, you know, if you spooked or it gets spooky, put your drawers on backwards. Y'all remember that, right? From the first couple of shows, all right? We got to bring that back. So if you had a spooky experience, just put your drawers on backwards and everything will work out for you. All right, let's get to these callers. Make sure your drawers is clean too. Y'all niggas in the chat room is vicious. Vicious. Y'all niggas is relentless. Salute to the wreck mob too.
Yo.
Peace. You now tune in to m.reck TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean, keep it short. Let's get spooky. Mute your audio, fam. I don't know what's going on with him. Let's get it. A lot of you callers, y'all don't even be ready. Pound that like button, y'all.
Hello?
Peace. You now tune in to m.reck TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean, keep it short. Let's get spooky.
All right. My name is Daniel Sandlin. I'm from Oklahoma.
Okay.
Well, me and my friend were going to Colorado to pick my dad up. Well, me and him were driving along.
Mm-hmm.
We were in the middle of nowhere, New Mexico, and I look up, and this is about 3 a.m., 2 a.m., and we see this shooting star. Well, we keep on driving. Not even 5 minutes later, I look up, and the shooting star just comes back. And then I thought it was just a different one. Well, we get on down the road about 20 minutes, and I see it in the exact same spot go right back by, and nothing else happened, nothing crazy, but it was just, I don't know what it was. It could have been a shooting star or a UFO, but it was spooky. It scared my friend. I was like, man, you ought to drive a little bit faster. And he's like, this scared him. He won't. We never went back to Colorado after that. You know, we would go and pick up my dad from work and go to the weed stores and stuff. But we won't ever go back.
Got you. Colorado is a little spooky, from what I hear.
Yeah, it was out in the middle of nowhere, just wrong place, wrong time, and don't know what flew by, but something flew by like a shooting star, and it came back, and then came back again, and it was enough to make my friend, whenever I asked him again about going, he's like, I'll never go with y'all ever again.
I hear that, man.
That's all I got to say about that.
I appreciate you calling. That was definitely spooky. All right.
Heck yes. Thank you. You have a good night.
You're welcome. Peace. Peace. You now tune in to m.reck TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean, keep it short. Let's get spooky.
Yo, m.reck, what's good? This original Sus White Man. I'm in the chat. I'm over there live in the chat. I was talking about the other caller.
What's going on, my G? Salute. How you?
I'm good. Everything is, that other caller sounded like he was lying on his tummy, eating corn chips with his legs waving in the air when he was talking to you. That was a little crazy. That was a little crazy over there.
Yo.
Sounded like he was G-snapping every time he made a point.
Yo. Crazy, my G. Shots fired. Shots fired.
Is it open mic or what we doing?
This is Spooky Hours, my G, where the callers call up and they speak on supernatural experiences, whether it's new or stuff that happened in your childhood. Let's get it.
Hell yeah, I had a supernatural experience.
Let's get it. Be easy on the cursing, though.
I grew up
if you tell a story, just be easy on the cursing.
No cursing. No, I'm not gonna curse.
Yeah, continue on. Continue
I got
on.
a big enough vocabulary. I'm not gonna curse.
My man, I appreciate
I'm white.
that.
I'm born in the Bronx, East Kingsbridge Road.
Salute to the whole BX.
I come from out there, but I left there when I was 13 because my dad he comes from Ireland. He had bought a house, and then when the blacks moved in, the property value went down, and the neighborhood got really bad. So we moved to Long Island. Yeah, and then we moved to Long Island. I was like 13 or 14. I was so happy to get out of there, and then we moved to Long Island, and I moved right by Belmont Racetrack. It's on the border with Jamaica, Queens. And so anyway, we used to go over there and cop and stuff. And back in the day, I grew up in the early 90s. We used to buy acid. We used to buy sheets of acid and stuff. And so I took a couple of tabs, and the next thing I know, I'm not even gonna front. We were all walking around. It's called being on a mission. We were on a mission, and I woke up and I had this Britney Spears lookalike sitting next to me, and I was like, man, what the hell? And it was a dude, you know what I mean? But it was like he looked just like Britney Spears.
Well, that's all the way spooky, but also, fam, like you kind of like violated because you said something about our people, like brought the property value down when the blacks came into the neighborhood.
Oh, that's a fact. That happened. No, that's a fact.
I'm
not trying to diss nobody. I'm just saying that's a fact.
Nah, it's not a fact.
It got bad. It got really bad.
No doubt. All right, my brother, just have a good night, man. I can't do it, man. You know what I mean? Y'all might be mad at me, but I felt like that was disrespectful to our people. You know what I mean? I was trying to let them rock, but nah, you can't get that off. You know what I mean? You can't get that off. Not tonight. Can't get that off. You dig? So let me go to the voicemail.
m.reck. It's Lamar calling from Columbus, Ohio. Got a story for you.
All right, let me call homie back. You call up, disrespecting, you get banged on.
Hello.
Peace. You now tune in to m.reck TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean, keep it short. Let's get spooky.
m.reck, hey, tune in to your show. Tune in your show every Sunday.
I appreciate
you. You know what I'm saying? I really enjoy this. Actually, you keep my night going. You know what I'm saying? So,
no doubt. I appreciate that. You. Thank you, King. Thank you for calling up. So let me know, man. You got a spooky story for us tonight, or you just call a salute?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a little spooky. It's a little funny. You feel me? So
okay, but right now your phone sound a little spooky. So if you know about the show, you get roasted if your phone sounds spooky.
All right, I'm about to take off my Bluetooth.
Yeah.
I ain't even gonna play with you.
Yeah. There you go. You sound
better?
crispy. Yeah, you was playing. Your phone was all the way spooking, and you was about to get roasted, but you saved yourself. You
for sure.
You had a lifeline.
I already know.
You had a lifeline. Let's get it, my G. Let's get it.
Right. So listen. So when I was little, so I used to watch a lot of scary movies and stuff when I was little. You know, so I'm pretty sure all of us had that little
thing to where our moms and dads used to leave the crib and stuff we weren't allowed to watch. We used to go ahead and watch, you know.
Facts.
So I used to watch. My favorite thing to sneak and watch was like Tales from the Crypt.
Ooh,
or like
that's one of my favorites.
You know,
that's one. Hold on, I gotta hit the spooky Tales of the Crypt. Yeah, keep going. What else you used to watch? I used to watch Tales from the Dark Side.
Man, I used to watch Tales from the Crypt, especially the one with the dude. He had the it was that story with the dude that he had the little dolls, and they was like, he had a painting and the dolls was like inside the painting, and then like they would come out. It was like he was like an African, like a dude from like New Orleans. Shout out to New Orleans, you know what I'm saying? Dude that just called or whatever. Shout out to New Orleans or whatever.
Shouts to New Orleans.
Dude did some voodoo. Dude did some voodoo stuff, and the dolls would come out and like I think they had end up coming out the picture and end up killing me and stuff like that. I think one had slit his Achilles and he had fell, and then all the dolls started jumping out.
That's
it was like one of them slave ones.
Oh wow!
I don't know. Yeah. But anyway. So I used to watch stuff like Tales from the Crypt, but one of the ones I used to watch was like Child's Play. For some reason,
classic movie.
Yeah, Chucky, man.
Charles Lee Ray,
Chucky,
aka Charles Lee Ray. You're
Charles Lee Ray.
Spooky. Yeah.
man, listen, man. I used to literally like dream about this dude. So like, because I used to watch him, my mom told me not to watch him, man. I went ahead and watched that mug, man. One dream I had, I'm asleep, and I woke up and dude was sitting on my chest. Like Chucky was sitting on my chest, and
hold on, pause.
I like got up.
You had Chucky sitting on your chest.
I had Chucky sitting on my chest.
That's all the way spooky, and
yeah. So I had a dream.
So hold on.
When I woke up,
Chucky was a fun boy in your dream. Chucky was a fun boy in your dream.
Yeah, he was up. Like he was just like, man. Listen. I'm asleep, right? Inside the dream. I wake up inside my dream, and you know that's the dream within the dream. Those are them realms that you be in. You know what I'm saying? And they tell you, you know, to be cautious of what realm you die in because you might not come out. But that's a whole nother thing.
Yeah, because you might have been in a different kind of realm. You might have been in that fun boy realm for Chucky to be sitting on your chest. That's kind of spooky. But continue on, though. Continue on.
So he was. I woke up, dude sitting on my chest. So I woke and I flamed him. At the floor, he was gone.
Hold on, fam. Say it again because the audio got a little spooky. Rewind like 20 seconds back. I lost you.
Bet.
Yeah.
So when I got up, I seen him like I spooked him on my chest, and I had hit him. On the floor, like he hit him across the room, and I had got up, and he was gone.
Wow!
I was about to get out of bed. And I looked beside me, and he was beside me. And so I'm like, I try to yell out for my mom, and what he did was he did something like touch my throat or something.
Damn!
And my vocal cords went. You know, I ain't have no more vocals. Like he took away my voice. So I'm trying to yell for my mom, and she not. And it was just crazy stuff. Like, but I used to have this reoccurring dream over and over again, to where it would happen like time he would cut off my vocal cords to where I couldn't yell for help.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
It was crazy. So my sister, this the funny part of it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going through this stuff, and I used to tell my mom about my dreams or whatever.
Yo, fam, you got. Ever since you called, my audio got spooky. It's going in and out. I don't know what's going on. If you can't call back, fam, your audio, even the people in the chat room said, nah, his audio, he has a.
Let's see if this is better for you.
Nah,
this a little better for you?
Nah, we gonna have to call back, fam. I don't know. Ever since he called, the audio got spooky. Ever since he said Chucky was sitting on his chest, it got spooky, right? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me, y'all? Peace. Hold on one second. Can y'all hear me?
All right.
Is it still cutting in and out? Hold on one second. Can y'all hear me? Is the audio good? Okay, they say yes. But ever since homie called me and he said Chucky was sitting on his chest on some fun boy-ish, it got spooky.
That's that devil time.
Yeah. All right, so we good.
What time is it? 11, what? Is it 11:20? Yeah, that was that devil time.
Who this, Tone?
It's Tony from B-More.
Tony from B-More. What's happening with you? Where you been, kid?
Hey, I'm in the car. You know, I'm all the time in a hotel. You heard me on devil time.
Oh, you in a hotel. You hold on. You better have a chick with you or something. You got a chick with you?
Boy, I'm on a lay low.
Oh, you on a lay low? Okay. Just long as you ain't on fun boy time, it's all good. Sometimes you just okay.
You already know it's fun boy over here.
But yo, Tone, I ain't gonna hold you. Your phone sound hella spooky. Your phone usually crispy.
Yeah, but he brought that spookiness I had in my phone.
That's a fact. Dude messed up the whole energy, man. Everything is energy. Since he called, the audio's been going crazy. I don't know what's been going on.
You got them demons in the room.
He was on demon time for real. He was on a demon slot time. Facts.
It's crazy everywhere.
Damn, Tone, niggas, the people miss you too. Yo, Tone, you gonna have to call back, man. Let me see your number. Hold on, let me see, so I could recognize it. 410-458. Okay, so yo, Tone, call me back because your joint sounds spooky. Dude got the whole thing spooky, man. You gonna have to call back.
Yeah, he hit demon. He a whole spooky demon. He bringing them spooky in.
No doubt. All right. So I'm gonna take another caller, man. Peace. You're now tuned in to m.reck TV. State your name, where you calling from. Keep it clean. Let's get it.
What's up, m.reck? This Jose across the street from Vegas again.
Jose, across the street from Vegas. You been tapped into the show. You seen what happened when homie called and he said Chucky was sitting on his chest?
Hold on, man. It's like, damn, I'm the first caller and I open up Pandora's box for the fun boys, the fun girls, and everything else, man.
Facts. He got spooky for real. Homie called.
Like, I'll come on tonight. I gotta be the first caller. They just got crazy.
They got crazy, son. Like he had the spirit of Charles Lee Ray for real, like with him. Messed up my whole audio. My audio was crispy, like, and the way I got my audio set up, it never messed up on this side. Like I switched it up, and I don't know. As soon as he called, everything got spooky, man. Even the next person who called, like the homie Tone from B-More, you know, he's a crowd favorite. You know what I mean? The people rock with Tone. Tone has some good stories. And his phone was spooky, but homie called with that Chucky story, and he kept saying how Chucky was on his chest. Like, hold
on, man. I gotta bring it back to the spooky, man.
Yeah, hold on one second.
They went all the way left.
Let's get it.
Water and all.
Let's get it, my G.
Okay, man. Hold up. When I was younger, you know what I'm saying, my grandfather, he worked in the coal mine. I don't know if you know anything about coal mines.
A little bit, but
you know anything about coal mines?
A little bit, but tell us about it.
Coal mines is where they go like, let's say like 75 feet to 100 feet underground. And what they do is they go get into these like little carts, and they got to roll down underground like 100 feet down to where they don't have no oxygen down there except the oxygen that they have on their tanks. And so when they get down there, it's no oxygen.
Wow.
So my grandfather, man, it's spooky down there because they have no lights or anything except what they carry on their helmets. You know, they got lights on their helmets. But when they go so far down into the ground, they digging for, I think it was what you used to, I think it was coal. Back then, you know, when people used coal for heat and all that stuff, and then they done away with the coal, because the coal, basically, they said it's, you know, they tearing up mountains and everything. It's a big thing in West Virginia about the coal. But anyway.
Got you.
My grandfather worked in the coal mine, and he lost like 3 fingers down there. And he only had 2 fingers on his hand, and it was like his middle finger and his index finger. And them 2 fingers was so big, man. It's like he could hook you around your belt buckle. You know what I'm saying? With them 2 fingers, and when he lift you up, he swat you with that. He swat you with the good hand, right?
You crazy.
Hey, it was like them 2 fingers was made for belt buckles, you know. I mean, for the holes in your belt, you know what I'm saying, in your pants. But what he always said was he never wanted any of his children to work in a coal mine because it was so dangerous. And like a year later, if anybody looked this up, man, it was like 100 coal miners went underground, and they had an explosion down there. And when it exploded, it closed down the coal mine. They couldn't get out of there. And it was only one survivor who lived through that, and he had to take the oxygen mask off all the other 99 people that was down there that was dying. He was taking their oxygen off of them to put it on him, on himself.
That's
crazy.
crazy.
Stay alive, man. I mean, this is a true story.
That's crazy. I didn't know that with the coal mines that you had to have an oxygen tank to breathe. I didn't know it was crazy like that. That's ill.
Yeah, when
that's
you go down that deep into a coal mine, there's no oxygen down there except them tanks. And it was so sad when they had like 100 ambulance out there, and they was digging down into the ground, like trying to get them workers out of there. But by the time they got to them, it was like 2 days later. By the time they dig down all the way down, this happened in West Virginia. It's a true story.
Wow, that's crazy.
By the time they got down there to where they could rescue them, you know, they was like, it was only one survivor out of like 100 people that died down there. But let's get the spooky back, man. I don't know if it was sad or spooky, but just the coal mine itself is a spooky.
Nah, that's spooky within itself. I'm pretty sure that, you know, I know they got lights down there, but it's still dark. You know what I'm saying? And it's underground, so I know it's all types of creatures down there. Definitely rats. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm definitely not working in no coal mine. How about that? You digging what I'm saying? Like, I'm not scared, but I'm not working down there because you know, the mountain is in a mountain, right? A lot of times it be in mountains and shit like that.
Right.
Yeah, that should have collapsed too. You know, so
it did collapse. It did collapse.
See, I'm good on that.
Captured all them underground.
Wow.
They had an explosion and it captured all them underground.
Nah, I'm good on that.
And all of them died. And they had like so many people out there, you know what I'm saying, waiting for, man, it was real sad. Look it up though.
No doubt,
but
family.
Let's get the spooky back on track.
Let's get it, my brother. Jose, I appreciate you. Thank you, Jose. Salute. My brother.
Thank you, my brother.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Salute to Jose working in those coal mines. And salute to his grandpops with the 2 fingers working in them coal mines. But I'm good on those coal mines. Salute to everybody on the super chat showing that love, and the Cash App rather too. Salute to IC Boy on the Cash App. Thank you, fam. And salute to Ashley on the Cash App. She said, for the Spooky Hour show, great show, m.reck. And IC Boy, he said, here's $20 for the Spooky Hours. Thank you. And Ashley sent a half a dub. I appreciate you. So thanks to both of y'all. Let's get it. Peace. You now tuned in to m.reck.tv. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean, keep it short. Let's get spooky.
Yo, m.reck is Malcolm. How you doing?
Malcolm, what's going on with you, Malcolm?
Pretty good. How you doing?
Everything good, my brother. You know it's always a pleasure when you call. This is everybody that's just now tuned in. Fall back. This is the Spooky Hours OG, Malcolm. This is the Spooky Hours OG. Got some of the best stories ever. Malcolm, my brother, man, talk to me.
Oh, man. I got a spooky story, and this is an up-to-date one. This was actually Saturday.
Okay. Yo, Malcolm, your phone kind of low, so I don't know if you're talking directly into it, but I'm trying to get your audio right.
Oh, okay. I got it turned up. Can you hear me?
There you go. You sound much better. Yeah, let's get it.
Okay. So remember I told you I don't get them often, but when I get these visions, when they come through my dreams, it's like someone's trying to reach me or tell me something. I don't know why, but I'm starting to get, this is my second one that I'm getting, so this is a second pattern. Well, my friend I grew up with in Mississippi, he died about maybe 4 months ago. He had a heart attack. He wasn't feeling well, and his mom and auntie was trying to take him to the hospital, but by the time they even started to get there, he told them to stop real quick. And he jumped out the car and had a heart attack on the ground.
Oh, wow.
I assumed that he couldn't breathe, so he told him to stop, and he just opened the car, and half of his body was in the car, and the rest of his body was outside the car, so he never completely got out. He just dropped and hit real fast.
Damn. That's crazy.
So about 5 months, m.reck, maybe 4 or 5 months, I've been telling Calvin, I'm waiting. I'm waiting for you to come in. And sometimes when I get off work and I'm driving, he'll pop in my thoughts because I'm like, okay, because he was my friend. I grew up together. We were like about 8 or 9 years of age. So he showed me how to hunt. He showed me how to drive. He was just a great friend, that I had. But I've been waiting. And so finally, Saturday morning, I was asleep. And all of a sudden, he came through to me. It was almost like I was dreaming, but it was like a vision. I could see him in full. And he was holding a baby in his arm. He was just rocking the baby, and he was just smiling. And I was like, Calvin? And he was just smiling, holding the baby, just rocking the baby. And I was like, okay. I'm like, okay. And then all of a sudden, he pushed back, and all of a sudden, this other vision came through like I saw the pavement of a track field. And I saw about 8 girls racing. They all were racing. So I looked to the left, and when I got to the far right, by the time I got to the far right, they had all stopped running. And as I was looking, because I'm trying to make out who all these girls were, they were young girls. And as I was looking, all of a sudden, I see the girl to the right. And I said, oh, that's Bianca, his daughter. I know her face because I know her eyebrows and her nose. I just knew her. That's Bianca. And as soon as I saw her face, it went right back to him rocking the baby in his arms and just smiling.
Oh, wow.
And I'm trying to get out of it, m.reck. Because I'm like, I don't want to see no more. It was like he was showing me a reflection in life that he had. He showed me. I didn't know nothing about this. So when I finally woke up, which was yesterday, I said, what was that about? So anyway, I was at the park, and I texted his ex-wife that he divorced from because she's got all of his kids. And I said, did Bianca ever run track? And I waited for the text to come through. Finally came through. She told me, no, she played basketball. I said, oh, okay. So I left it alone. This morning, m.reck, I woke up and I looked at that messenger in my box, and she told me that I talked to my daughter. And she said, oh my God. She sent me a text and said she did run track.
What?
And I forgot something. I want you guys to miss this because I want to keep it in the way I saw it. So when she told me that she ran track, I said, well, he showed me the uncle running track, and she had on a blue and white and red outfit. And so when she told me, she said, no, she played basketball. So when she told me, oh my God, she told me that she did run track at this high school. I said, well, that's what he was showing me. And she said, well, she didn't run track. She said that he was there with her when she was in training for, I forgot that ball you lunge and the pole, the high jump, the pole that you jump with. That's what she was doing in the track and field. And I said, and she said that I saw her text message from the daughter. She said, and our outfit of our school colors was blue and white. And she said, the daughter said, he must have told her that. I said, no, Calvin couldn't have possibly told me that because I didn't know her when she was a teenager. I knew her when she was about 6 and 7 years of age.
Wow.
So I said, I'm telling you, Calvin came to me in a dream. She said, well, you couldn't have known what color my track field colors were because that's what our colors were for the track field outfit. And about the baby, I said, my question is this baby, he kept showing that he was rocking. And his wife said, oh, before he died, he had got a type of a big crate that he was sending to his son. It was his first grandchild. And it was a little girl. And I saw the picture. And I said, that's her that I saw. She said, well, that's his granddaughter. He loved her so much. He was so happy to have a grandchild. I said, well, that's her I saw. He was rocking her in his arms it was like nurturing. So I said, what I saw was in my vision coming from him, if I can translate it, I saw nurturing, and then I saw his daughter, his firstborn. He was letting her, I guess he wanted me to let her know that he knows how she's feeling because she's going through something right now, like trying to deal with him passing because it's such a shock. And here's where it gets spooky at. The other side of the family, his family, they don't want to deal with them. These are his kids, firstborn kids. That family, which is his mom, don't want to deal with him because there was a insurance policy involved, $3 million.
Say word.
And they are alienated from the family. They couldn't speak at the funeral. They couldn't say nothing about anything good about their dad. And there's 2 buildings involved where he bought 2 buildings where he was going to try to turn one into a restaurant, but he never got a chance to do it. So the only custody that the custody that she's fighting for was her dad's will and her rights to her dad's building. That's the only thing that she got left. The will she can't do because no one won't show her will, but the 2 buildings she's trying to get, and that's next month. But I never knew nothing about the track colors. I didn't know nothing about no grandchild. He came to me in a vision, and I think he wanted me to tell her that he knows what she's going through, and he was showing me nurturing and caring. I don't know if he was trying to tell her that everything's going to be okay. But what I did was, m.reck, I had to deliver that message to her because it was weird. And when it's valid, I put out the track information because I needed validation. That's all I needed.
Got you.
And I got the information. So that's one of my thirsts.
Yeah, that's spooky. That's definitely spooky. Malcolm, man, it's a pleasure. I appreciate you calling my brother. And man, you have a blessed night, man. Stay tuned into the show.
Thank you.
I appreciate you, my brother.
Bless.
All right.
Okay.
Blessings.
Peace.
Shouts to Malcolm. Spooky Hours OG. Let's get it, y'all. Peace. You now tuned in to m.reck TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean. Keep it short. Let's get spooky.
Yes, sir. What's good, Reck? Long time fan.
Salute.
This your boy, Real Tampa. You feel me? From Tampa.
Real Tampa. What's happening with you, my G?
Yeah, man. I enjoy. You know what I'm saying? I've been enjoying the. My bad. I was smoking.
You smoking? What you smoking on? Smoking on the exotic? What you smoking on?
Little exotic, man. You know, I got a little Scottie Pippen.
I hear that.
Gary Payton.
Okay. Scottie Pippen, Gary Payton. Got a little wood axe. Got a little wooded axe. No doubt. You heard? Pound that like button, y'all. Pound that like button. We got 480 likes and we got 556 people watching. Something ain't right with those numbers. Get those likes up. So, Real Tampa, man, go into your spooky story. Let's get it, family.
Yes, sir, man. Well, listen, I'm gonna take it back to my college days when I used to just when I went to FAMU in Tallahassee. I used to walk. You know what I'm saying, all through the campus at night. You know, going to a little chick house, going to my dog house, or if I just was man, sometimes I'd just get up and be like, man, I'm walking like I'm walking now. I'd be just listening to a podcast, just walking. So, you feel me? I'm stressed out. I'm walking down the street. And you gotta understand, this is when we in Tallahassee, so we in like not even the stereotypical, we in the historical stereotypical black neighborhood. You feel me?
Got you.
So it's been a black neighborhood for a long time because the school was the HBCU, right?
Got you.
So I'm sitting here just scrolling down one of the streets. I'm pissed. I'm just walking, and I don't really see nobody in the street. Sometimes I see somebody in the street. Sometimes they won't even nod. They'll just be by themselves. But one day, I'm sitting here walking, and it's a lady. Like somebody just ripped her clothes and stuff. All her clothes was ripped. So as I'm walking up, I got my headphones on. I'm just jamming, and I walk up to her. I walk by her, and she looking at me, and she said, I wouldn't go down there, sir, if I advise you just to turn around. I advise you to turn around and go the other way. I'm sitting there like, man, I'm like, because you got to understand. I'm walking. I ain't had a blunt that whole night, so I'm not like Zook. She right by a trap house, so I'm thinking it's a J.
She about a trap. She about a trap. Okay. So you thinking she a fiend? You thinking she a custody?
Yeah, she a fiend. Yeah, I'm thinking she a customer. So I'm like, what you talking about? So I'm bopping. I look behind me. Yo, m.reck, I look behind me. She gone.
Say word. That's spooky.
So I'm sitting there like, where she went? So I cut back the corner, and then I see her walking up the other street. And then I looked another way, and I looked that way. She was gone. So I'm sitting there like, man,
crazy.
Just the shadows playing with me. Fuck it. I'm gonna just go to the crib. So I walked to the crib, went to sleep. But sun woke. I woke up. Next morning vibing. Had my little joint, and I just started thinking. I said, yo, let me look up the area of the street. You dig what I'm saying? So I drive around and I look at the street. I look at the J's that's around there. I'm like, I don't look like no J's, that's around us. So I'm sitting there looking up, and I go to the library. I start looking up, research. Because if you look up Real Tampa, I do the history of Tampa. So you should look at it. But that's when I really start, like, getting into the history. So I looked it up, right? So that whole area was a slave plantation. You dig what I'm saying? And then when I looked up the plantation and everything, they had the same tight ripped stuff she had on.
Wow. That's crazy.
When I really thought about it, it wasn't even a dress. She was in like a whole old school getup. That's why I thought she was a J.
So when you say J, because somebody else said in the chat room, you talking about a junkie?
Yeah, J, crackhead,
okay,
junkie.
Yeah, basic. Got you. Custody, fiend, got you. Thought she was ahead.
You know how but only reason why we call
smoker
them because the clothes be so old.
Call her J.
Be old too.
Yo,
So
I remember this little kid. I remember we was moving his moms. We did this moving job real quick with my pops, and she had a son, and my pops was clowning Sylvester. Sylvester was like, he was like a friend to the family. He was like an uncle. So my pops was like, Sylvester, you was smoking that crack last night, right? Like that. That's the reason why you late, right? So the little kid probably was like 7, 8 years old. He overheard it. I guess he was outside of the van. So my pops is saying this but loud. So the kid comes in the van, you know, and he says to Sylvester, "Are you a junkie?" Like that. And we all bust out laughing because it was like the little kid didn't know Sylvester from Adam and Eve, and he just, he heard my pops call him a crackhead.
Just hit him.
Yeah, just hit him. Like, are you a junkie? Like, with the question, it was like he questioned like his whole crackhead status. It was funny as shit. You know what I mean? But go ahead, continue on. I had to throw that in there. Continue on.
Nah. That made me roll right there. I ain't gonna lie, cause you gotta understand, I'm zoot right now, so
you high?
The whole story. Yeah.
No doubt.
I'm getting higher, so you know what I'm saying. But this is a real story, and I'm looking up, and I'm like, dog, did I just see a spirit? Like, it'll throw your mind off.
Yeah, that's spooky. And she spoke to you too. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Telling you, like, I advise you not to go that way. That's hella spooky. And then when you did your research, that made it even more spooky. So I gotta hit the spooky for that. You know what I'm saying? And you said her get up
I
was.
had to call you on that one.
You said her get up was
like,
all the way on some slave shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
the old school slave, and like they was just tattered clothing. And I'm
crazy.
sitting here looking like, I'm like, dog, like I'm from Tampa. Like our bases look crazy, but they don't be on no, like, you feel me? Like that whole get up was like, yo, it wasn't even 70s. You know, my
she
nigga,
out
like,
the game. Her whole get up
like,
was out the game. That shit was all the way like,
because I thought it was
Back to the Future.
Bro, I thought it was a dress. I thought it was just like whatever. You know what I'm saying? And when she disappeared in the shadows, it was a wrap. I said, man, let me get the hell up out of here, man.
Definitely,
you know
fam. No doubt. But I appreciate you calling, man. And you said your name is Real Tampa?
Yeah, man. I'll follow you on I'll follow you on Instagram, man. But I've been following you on YouTube on my other page.
Okay.
For years. And I'm like, man, I said, man, I gotta call Rick, man. I always rock with him. I've been rocking with you before Jordan Tower.
No doubt.
You feel me?
No doubt. Shouts
so
to Jordan
you know
Tower.
That's why I'm a real fan.
Yeah, you go back.
I know
you go back. No doubt.
Yeah,
I appreciate you, family. That's love. You heard?
You already.
All right, peace. Yeah, man. Salute. Y'all crazy, man. Y'all crazy. I rock with y'all. Shouts to K Moet on the super chat. And there was somebody else who left a super chat too. And he said they put All In their playlist. I was trying to shout you, but somebody was telling these stories. So I was trying to be respectful to their story. Let me see if I could pull it up. I can't even go back. But shouts to the homie who said he got that m.reck and China Black All In on their playlist. Everybody who keep asking me about that record, it's on every streaming platform. Go get it. The intro that I always, put in front of the videos. The name of the record is called m.reck and China Black All In. The name of the record is All In by m.reck and China Black on all streaming platforms. And I appreciate everybody, locking into that record. We're gonna do another video to that joint and all my songs. We're doing videos. The movie's coming. Best Friends. Salute to Roy Heat for writing the script. Salute to Roy Heat. And we got a Spooky Hours movie and series coming too. So lock into that Patreon too. That Patreon is special. We got the Earth Bills over there, and we got exclusive interviews that's never gonna hit YouTube, movies, and everything. So because YouTube got so much censorship, we gotta move like this. So lock into that Patreon on patreon.com/mrecktv. I'm gonna take some more callers. Let's get it. All right. Peace. You now tune in to m.reck TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean, keep it short. Let's get spooky. Pound that like button, y'all. Peace.
Yes, sir. Tom from Indianapolis.
Tom.
This isn't so much of a ghost story.
It's all good, Tom, man. Welcome to the show, man. Is this your first time?
Man, I heard the show a couple months ago, and
Okay.
I liked it and subscribed
Thank you.
immediately.
Thank you,
So,
Tom.
yeah.
Appreciate that. So, Tom, man, tell us a story. Let's get it.
Yeah, it's PJ, but man, this is the most I've ever been scared or spooked was and it's not a ghost story, but we would take family vacations when we was younger. My parents, we didn't have a lot of money, so we'd get in a safari minivan and drive here or there. And on one of the trips, man, I was like sleeping, but I woke up, but I was still sleeping, and I couldn't move my body, man. It was like some type of paralysis or something.
Oh, wow.
And I was just like terrified. So the only thing I could do, man, was close my eyes and like pray and just like hope I can go back to sleep. And it sticks in my mind vividly because it was very scary. So I hope that fits into your theme, sir.
Yeah, definitely. But I appreciate you calling.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Salute to the homie. He was in and out. Sometimes stories are short and sweet. I like it. Let me call. I got some voicemails. Let me play some voicemails.
Hi, m.reck. This is Adela. I got another spooky story. Can't wait for you to call me back. Spooky!
I'm definitely going to call her back. She sounds spooky. Hold on.
Hi,
let's get it. Hold on.
m.reck. This is Adela. I got another spooky story. Can't wait for you to call me back. Spooky!
She definitely sounds spooky. We going to call her. She sound like, I think she called last week or whatever, but if not, she definitely sound like a ghost. Let's get it. I hope she is a ghost. Let's get it. I want some of y'all to be so scared.
Hello. Hi.
Peace. How you doing?
m.reck?
I'm good.
I'm pretty good.
How you feeling?
I'm pretty fine. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great. What's your name? You said Sadella?
It's Adela. That's
Oh,
my middle
Adela.
name.
Yeah, Adela. Yeah, you called last week. And they thought you was a ghost.
That's right. That's right. I got another
Adela,
one.
what's going on with you?
Everything is good over here.
That's
Everything
what's
is
up.
beautiful.
Let me bring you up because people they love your voice. You sound like I'm definitely gonna contact you when I do the spooky hours movie and series because you got that ghost sounding voice. So I'm gonna probably need you to be in it or narrate it.
I got you.
So we gonna definitely be in contact. So Adela, let's get into your story.
Let's get with it.
All right.
Okay, I was married at the time. My husband has passed away. But this is
rest in peace. My condolences.
1997.
Okay.
My husband had bought this car from this guy. And I thought the car had a feeling. It had a very strange feeling when I got in it. And one time we was on the freeway. We was riding, every traffic was moving, everything going just swell and okay. All of a sudden, this car turned all the way back around, facing the traffic that we're in, where other cars are coming down the way and blowing their horn, and we're stuck there. Then all of a sudden, the car turns back around, and we're on the road. Then I was like, something about this car is not cool. So, however, we come to find out about the car. The gentleman who sold us the car it was sold by his son. The son was dead.
Oh.
The son had died in the car.
What?
The son had died in the car.
That's crazy.
In a car accident.
That's crazy.
Now, this was weird. And then the funny thing is, the car was moving by itself one time. I said, you know, that car is not cool at all. We need to go try to take this car back.
That car was on that Christine time. You seen the movie Christine with the car was driving itself and it was killing people? Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. But guys, continue on.
It had a mind of his own. It turned on its own lights.
Yeah.
You know, this is real.
Christine.
And when we gave the car back, my husband told me that it was some blood, some like red blood, like the car was crying and was sad.
Wow.
I'm like, how could a car have feelings like that?
That's spooky. Continue on.
Spooky for real. Come to find out, the gentleman who was driving the car and had an accident in it. And they had fixed the car up and sold it.
That's crazy. And you knew off the rip something wasn't right with the car.
I knew it. You know how you looking at something, you feel
there's a vibe,
energy in you.
Yeah.
And you know that something's not right, but you can't
put your finger on it. Yeah. Wow.
Until you experience it.
Wow.
Okay, there go my spooky.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Adela. Once again, good story. And yeah, you can leave a voicemail anytime because you set a certain tone. People definitely believe you're a ghost for some reason. You know.
I know. Maybe that's a good thing.
That's a good thing because it adds that.
That's a good thing.
That vibe to the show. It fits the theme of the show. All right?
Yeah, Adela's the ghost.
Adela's the ghost. I appreciate you.
Have a nice night.
All right, good night, Adela. All right.
And bring on, y'all got to bring on some spooky stuff now.
Yeah.
Come on with it.
Yep, come with it now. All right. All right, peace.
All right. Okay, bye.
Bye. Peace. You now tune in to m.reck TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean, keep it short. Let's get spooky.
Yeah, this is John Fox. I'm in PA by way of Brooklyn, East New York. I got the craziest story for you.
John Fox, what's going on? I got you saved in my phone as the guy who had beef. As the guy who had beef with Big Fendi. You know what I mean? I think you called a while ago. But shouts to the whole East New York. That's where I'm from. That's where you at right now?
No, I'm up at the Poconos right now.
Oh, Poconos. All right, so let's get it, my brother.
All right, this is about late 90s, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm from East New York, but I was in PA. I'm doing my thing. You know what I mean? We make our trips uptown with the Dominicans or whatever, and my wife was assisting me, my current wife right now. So we came from seeing who we were seeing, and we stopped at one of those botanica stores.
Okay.
And we decided we're going to go inside and look. So we looking at the candles and everything. We looking around. Next thing you know, a bunch of red flies. This is no exaggeration. A bunch of red fucking flies was all over us. And we're like, oh.
Red flies?
And I'm like, what the? Red little flies.
Crazy.
All over us, me and her. So we like swiping and we run out the store. The flies disappear and we outside. What the? I'm researching. I need somebody that maybe one of your listeners, somebody that can explain to me what happened because that was crazy.
Yeah, that's
I've never experienced nothing like that in my life. That was crazy.
That's crazy, man.
That's crazy.
I appreciate you tapping in, man. That's the first time I heard somebody got attacked by some red flies.
Yeah, but yo, no, for real thick. In the botanica store, we checking out candles and everything, and just a bunch of flies. Just like, what the?
That's crazy.
And there was no flies in the store. When we ran out swiping, the flies disappeared. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yo, I appreciate you calling, family.
Yeah, I'll be hitting you up, Rec. Like I said, you got me saved on the Fendi, but I've been hitting you on that music too. So I'll be in touch.
No doubt. Yeah. Hit up mrecktv submissions at gmail.com. Send an email, rep will get right back to you. We got some good rates right now. All right?
All right, that's what it is. That's what it is. All right,
Appreciate you, family. if you got a business or you got music, hit me up, mrecktv submissions at gmail.com. Only serious inquiries. Only. Please do not call me if you don't have your finances right, because promo costs money. Same way you see McDonald's spending money on TV and them billboards, and everybody knows about, billions of people knows about McDonald's. Same way you gotta pay your money on m.reck TV. I gotta pay the bills over here, and at the same time, I got a buying audience. So when people see and hear about your products on my platform, people will support it. All right. So that's how this thing goes. So hit up mrecktv submissions at gmail.com. I got a rep by the name of Susan Green. She will get back to you right away and have, your Cash App ready, PayPal ready, and campaigns go from $500 to $1,500. You dig what I'm saying? And you get a chance for your product or whatever you pushing to be seen by millions of people. All right. So on that note, I'm gonna take a few more callers. Oh damn, it's about that time already, right? All right, I'm gonna take a few more callers though. Peace. You now tuned in to m.reck TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean, keep it short. Let's get spooky.
So, Reck, how you feel, my man?
I'm good, my man. What's going on with you?
Chilling, man. Yo, I saw you was in Philly, man, the other night.
Oh yeah, I was definitely in Philly. What's happening? What's going on?
Yeah, man. Next time you're in Philly, man, I want to party with you, man. You know what I mean?
Okay, party with me. What kind of way, man? Not how Diddy wanted to party with Fab, right? Not in that way.
Yeah, man. Just like me and you, man. We never party. I mean, I'm gonna take you shopping after.
Nah. We not doing that. You're not gonna take me shopping. You're never gonna party with me like how Diddy was trying to do with Fab, and how Diddy is doing with the mother boys. You already know. Nah, you're not gonna put me in no hot tub. Nah. You know what happens when dudes try to get up on me and try to party on that time? Exactly. And for real. So we're not doing that. So on that note, I don't even know if I want to take another call. It just messed my whole vibe up. You know what I'm saying? That shit was all the way spooky. Like, fuck is we doing here, man? You definitely on fun boy time. I don't get down like that. Know you was gonna get banged on. Crazy out here, man. Peace. You now tuned in to m.reck TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean, keep it short. Let's get spooky. Yeah, I guess it's time for me to end the show. Yeah, on that note, he kind of fucked my whole vibe up. Niggas on that Diddy and that Lil Nas X time. Nah, I'm good. I appreciate everybody tapping in. You know what I'm saying? Spooky Hours, another successful one. Last week was the return. Incredible, good spooky hours this time. Also, homie that was talking about Chucky sitting on his chest. That was definitely real spooky on the fun boy time, and we not even on that, but it was just weird. But if y'all missed that story, y'all can watch the rebroadcast. It's a wild story. You know what I'm saying? I guess he didn't mean nothing by it, but it's just like, how we rock over here. We don't do no fun boy vibes over here. So, when he said Chucky was sitting on his chest, that's a little spooky. You know what I mean? So we don't do that. That's definitely Lil Nas X type of vibes. We not rocking with those vibes. So I appreciate everybody tapping in, everybody sending donations through the Super Chat, Cash App, PayPal. Man, I appreciate y'all. Salute to everybody that show me love on the team. Salute to the whole team. And lock into that Patreon on m.reck TV. You know what I mean? Patreon.com/mrecktv. We got the movie coming. A lot of interviews that's never gonna hit YouTube, and I might just release the movie on Patreon. So, you'll get a lot of content for that light money a month. you know, and on the m.reck TV app coming soon, mrecktv.tv. You know what I mean? I'm about to update that, all that. You know what I mean? So yeah, you know, the movie's coming. It's in its editing stages. Called Best Friends. Shouts to Raw Heat. He directed that and wrote the script. Man, I appreciate y'all and thank you. Another successful Spooky Hours. Everybody who just now, you know, tuning into the show, just finding out about the show. I appreciate y'all too, man. Let me get to these sponsors, all right? So on that note, double deuces and bubble gooses. Salute to the Rec Mob. Y'all know the m.reck room etiquette, and hit up m.reck TV submissions at Gmail if you need that promo for your business or your music, or you know somebody that need it. Definitely give them the contact. And let's get it. Appreciate y'all, man. And if you need a good streaming service, hit up the streamboss.com. He got over 5,000 channels, all your favorite movies, TV shows, sports packages, so forth and so on. It's $20 a month, but if you put in the m.reck TV code, you get $5 off. You heard? So hit up the streamboss.com. and let them know m.reck sent you. Put in the m.reck TV code and get it for $15.
You hear something? Have you guys heard of StreamBoss? It's a new IPTV provider that gives you over 5,000 channels for only $20 a month. Oh, cool! $20 for live TV, local TV, movies, TV shows, pay-per-views, and so much more. Huh? What? If you have a Fire Stick, smart TV, or streaming device, then head on over to thestreamboss.com to begin your setup process.
If you are over the age of 35, stop everything you're doing right now. After a lifetime of eating fatty foods, you may run the risks of a stroke or heart attack due to plaque buildup in your veins and arteries. To learn how you can reduce your risks, visit youthfountainlab.com or call 1-800-853-7856 today. This may be a life-changing call for you or someone you love. Thank you, and we hope to hear from you.
This m.reck TV content is sponsored by Manifest Something Beautiful presents OG Myth. Got a dope EP. Certificate of Perseverance dropping July 30th. Y'all check for that.
Nobody wins when the family feud. There's one thing told me, now I'm telling you.
Download it from iTunes and Spotify. And also follow him on IG at OG_OMyth. He's the m.reck TV Dope Artist of the Month. The links is in the description as well as the comments below.
Fin Credit Solutions, the one-stop shop to solving your credit problems.
Sneak dissing, we don't see the competition. I drop off a ransom note that your art is missing, nigga.
Pays in full with the money, or she gon' get her fingers clipped off like Lil Sonny,
m.reck TV.